Hello everybody, I am Samuel15 the Dragon Team here today, and welcome to Pokemon TCG Online Mad Dragon Wednesday, where each and every single Wednesday we take a look at an interesting deck involving the dragon typing and play a game or two with it and see if we can maybe win a game with it. And the reason why we call it is because sometimes these decks can be in between pretty decent to somewhat competitive to sometimes they're just so utterly bad that you would just be totally mad to play them in a regular tournament or a sanctioned tournament. Hence the name Mad Dragon Wednesday. And today we have more of the in the fun category. It's not that bad. And today we're going to be doing a little special. Today we're doing it a little early because well, we're also doing this as part of expanded format Monday. We were not unable to do it yesterday, so I decided, you know what, let's combine today and tomorrow, since I won't be able to do a video tomorrow, and let's just do a bit of both. So this is Mad Dragon Wednesday and the expanded format from the expanded format Monday. So yeah, this is what sometimes happens. You know, if I can't do one of them, then I'll just sometimes combine the both of them, or sometimes I feel like I want to cover a dragon type deck in the expanded format. Sometimes I'll do that. So today we have a deck I've covered many times before, but I have yet to cover in recent months, and that is Kingdra Greninja. Now the idea behind this deck is to use Dragon Vortex. Does 20 damage times the number of water energy cards and lightning energy cards in your discard pile, then shuffle all those cards back into your deck. So essentially you can do, since I only play 8, you can do 140. Which may not seem like much, but you combine that with a couple of Greninja, Water Shuriken, you put discard water and put 30 onto all your opponent's Pokemon. So not only are you getting water in the discard pile, but you're also making it so Dragon Vortex can get nicer numbers. Sure, you can play like 10 or even 12, but you know you need some of that space for some of the other stuff in this deck instead. So we play a 4-2-4 line and a 4-2-4 line of both Greninja and Kingdra. And so, since we're playing this in an expanded format, we also have access to good old Level Ball and Tropical Beach. Tropical Beach, once through your turn, each player's turn, that player may draw cards until he or she has 7 cards in his or her hand. If he or she does, that player's turn ends. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute. Isn't Tropical Beach a very expensive card on Pokemon TCG Online and just in general? Yes, so if you can't get a hold of any of these, maybe you should just play Training Center instead. What Training Center effectively does is give all Stage 1 and Stage 2 Pokemon 30 extra HP, so you can have Kingdra with 170 HP. The reason why we're using Tropical Beach instead is simply because we need some extra draw power in the beginning of the game, which is why this deck is banned in the standard format. You'd just be kind of really done. It'd be really weird. It'd be a bad play for you to play Kingdra Greninja in the standard format. And we're also playing a 1-line Electro line because halfway through a game, you know, it could be pretty. You can be nice and draw a little extra cards. We're playing 4 Rare Candy, even though Toad's a thing. So that's why we're playing a 2-line of both Kingdra and. Not Kingdra, but Greninja. Hello, not Greninja, but yeah, Frogadier, my bad. Ugh, words. And Seadra. You may want to use the other Horsey instead, since I am using the one from the set. I can't remember off the top of my head. But you want to use this one because it does this Seadra because it has smoke screen. And you do want to use this Froakie and this Frogadier because they have more HP. Not sure about the other Frogadier. I think the other Frogadier has the same amount of HP, but I could be wrong. It also could have like 70 HP or something like that. Another thing to know is your Greninja line has a different weakness than your Seadra and Horsey. They have lightning weakness. Seadra and Horsey does, and Greninja has water weakness. So let's just keep that in mind. And we're playing this Kingdra, not the other Kingdra. The other Kingdra is not really too good in this deck because you need both water and lightning. Sure, you can play a few a few lightning energy cards in here to get some nicer numbers, but we're just gonna go the old school Kingdra line. It's because I haven't busted this deck out in a long time. So that's the idea. That's the Pokemon line. 22 Pokemon in the deck. That's pretty. That's a lot more than your standard or typical deck. I will say that much. You're also playing. You play one Dazzle Machine as our ace back. 2 Level Ball to get our nice basic Pokemon. Not a basic Pokemon, but yeah, basic Pokemons. And our Stage 1 Pokemons. They don't get our Stage 2, that's why we have Ultra Ball. So, 4 Rare Candy, 2 Professor so we could get our energy nicer. Nice one. Better, I guess. Yeah, whatever. And we also play Starling Megaphone. For our supporters, we have a Chorus, a Lysandra, and a Lysandra's trump card. But the reason why we have one trump card is because sometimes you'll be running out of your candy or something along those lines, and you may need to get everything back. Now, you may be getting rid of getting your water energy back into your deck, but it's kind of worth it by getting your candy, because with that rare candy, sure, you also have your stage 2s, but you know, rare candy just makes it nicer, I think, anyway. We also play a 3 and a 3 Juniper. Maybe you want to play a 4/4 line, but you kind of can't, you know, so I just cut one off of those and put, you know, so we have 2 beach to make up for that. And 3 for to search our rare candies, or Ultra Balls, and our Tropical Beach. So search our items and our anything we may need. So yeah, that's the deck. This is competitive? No, not really. It's not fairly good. It's not a fairly good deck. It's fun deck and expanded, but you know, that's about it. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. King Ninja, as I like to affectionately call it. King Trigger Ninja, or as I call it, yep, King Ninja. My opponent seems to be playing a Psychic and a Steel deck, so maybe this is a, I don't know what this Psychic should mean. I have no idea. Watch, as soon as my opponent starts playing, I'll go, oh, derp. Watch. I'm going to start with a Voltorb, unfortunately. There's no real good starter here, unfortunately. My opponent seems to be starting with the Sigilyph, which is something we don't really care for. We don't care about it. Yeah, you play that. I don't care. I'm going to get rid of it. And then a Water Energy. Get a... let's get a Horsey out. So we can start attacking as soon as we can. Put an energy onto it. Having the Voltorb is not terrible, because if they do knock it out, we can just do that, yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have anything else in hand. We don't have a supporter. We don't have anything. We don't even have Tropical Beach. If we drew into that Tropical Beach there, that would have been really nice. Now, my opponent starts to play out his hand a little bit. I think this is a Psychic deck of sorts, with a Jirachi one of. And I would not be surprised if I were to see the Stadium in here. Not be surprised at all. My opponent decides to play Roller Skates. I have no idea what kind of deck this thing is. It's probably some kind of weird fun deck my opponent just made. But you know, that's not something we terribly mind. Alright, looks like we'll be able to draw a card here, which is great. I actually don't think I played too many switching cards. Yeah, I don't think I played too many switching cards in this deck. I mean, sure, everything has one retreat, but, like, I don't know. I feel like maybe we should play a few more. And we see a Trubbish goes down. So, I saw a few tools at first, so I didn't know what this was, but now I know what this is. This is definitely tool drop-ish, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the wrong Sigilyph, so I have no idea. I see a bunch of tools. Maybe my opponent plays like one of that Sigilyph instead. I don't know. I'm lost. Unfortunately, this Butcher will probably go down unless I draw into something. Got a nano, luckily, so maybe I can get like a switching card or something like that. Or like a retreating. Um, I, uh, do I pay the retreat? It's too valuable. Alright, I'm just gonna smoke screen here and hope for the best. And that damage is not too relevant, unfortunately, but opponent decides to end me. Something I do not mind. Opponent's gonna probably roll skeets here. Draw 3 cards. Probably gonna try to get some one of the other Sigiliths. I'm starting to wonder if my opponent actually plays the other Sigilith. Yep, there they are. Here comes the tools. Here comes the tools. Yay! A spirit there. That's great. Kind of tempted not to play down this beach because I really don't need it anymore. I don't. I'm gonna little ball for another Froakie. I don't want a Juniper here. Do I want a Juniper here? No, I don't. I do. Do I? I just do it so I can get rid of all my opponent's stadium. Sorry, that's my dogs. They're being annoying. They do that. I'm gonna put some damage on. No. Let's do that one. Let's wait until we have the Starland Megaphone before we do anything. I'm just gonna try Bolt here. Get rid of this one. Just gonna put some damage onto some of the Sigiliths. Because if we get rid of those, we kind of nullify the Tool Drop's power. My opponent puts down another Dimension Valley. I just want to point out that you're probably not going to always win a battle against these, like the Stadium Wars against Tool Drop, or decks that play Dimension Valley. When people play Dimension Valley and or Fairy Garden, and wait, no, they probably play one of either one. Oh, not both of them, but like only one of them. One or the other. If someone's playing one of a Dimension Valley or a Fairy Garden, just assume that you're going to lose the Stadium War. But try to, give it your best anyway. I'm kind of curious to decide what my opponent's going to do. I think my opponent's just going to try to keep the, No, my opponent's going to Tool Drop here. Is that even a knockout? No, that's a knockout. I think I probably should have started targeting down the Sigiliths. That's fine, I guess. What do I need here? I'm gonna get an Ultra Ball here. Gonna Ultra Ball away the get rid of this. And the water. Can't get rid of the stadium, unfortunately. So I'm gonna do that. I think I'm probably gonna drag a Vortex here. Get rid of the stadium. Or Shuriken. It'd be kind of nice if I get like the Starland Megaphone, but I did not. Nor did I get another Horsey, which kind of sucks. So I'm just going to Dragon Bolt Vortex here. Get all my water energy back into the deck. I'm not drawing too well. I would like to get something more here. Hopefully, my opponent will definitely probably be able to knock me out here if he gets a stadium, at least. My opponent just puts up a Trubbish, though. and it puts an energy on it. My opponent did have it. So, alright, gonna get another Froakie. Opponent just gets rid of my other horsey. And not my other horsey, but my Keentra. Which does suck, but let's try the Megaphone here. Just get rid of all those tools. You can get rid of that too. Just get rid of that Sigilyph. Alright. Have another horsey down, that's great. That's awesome. That's awesome sauce. I think I'm just gonna bring that thing up. Just gonna put some more damage on it. Actually, probably should have brought out the other Sigilyph and just knocked that thing out. We just took the knock out of the Trubbish. Opponent's gonna trump card here, which is something I'm not too unhappy about. I'm completely fine with that, actually. Go ahead, my opponent can get his tools now, but it's gonna probably gonna try to get its Sycamore here for next turn. I would only assume. I'm actually really happy about that. That's kind of what I wanted my opponent to do, because I know if my opponent did not trump card sooner or later, I probably would have to do it myself. And I didn't really want to do that. I don't want to trump card my opponent. Yeah, so I'm kind of glad my opponent did it for me. So we both benefit from trump card immensely since we both play it. My opponent's probably just going to have to pass here. He's going to do that. Just going to get another horsey, I think. Yeah, just going to do that. Straight up level ball of a horsey. Then another draw. I'll try to hope to see if I can get a stage. Wow, this is pretty good. The Drachi on the bench just says, "Take me." So I think I'm just gonna Water Shuriken now. Get rid of, I think I'm just gonna get rid of the, try to, yeah, put some damage in that Trubbish for now. I'm gonna Collis for 10. That's really nice to get right there. I'm not even gonna lie. My opponent just gives up. Because my opponent, even though my opponent does have ways of trying to catch up here, it's kind of going to be really tough for my opponent to do when I'm constantly just battering away his Trubbishes. I do think I played the matchup a little wrong. It has been a while since I played this deck. It's a very funky deck. So it does take a bit of skill. Sometimes you may do the math wrong. I forgot to mention that Miss Slash does 50 and goes through everything, pretty much, I think. So, actually, no, it doesn't do weakness or resistance, which is kind of a bummer. But you know, we did win against Tool Drop. Yeah, I think I am going to stop here. But thank you everybody for tuning in today. Please like, subscribe for future content, and I want to point out and say that I will be doing a video probably Thursday or Friday. I also want to point out and say I won't be doing any I'm sorry for not doing any videos, paper videos this last week. So I will be doing a few paper videos this week. I'll be doing album reviews of both Modest Mouse and AWOL Nation's newest albums, both of them respectively. So please like, subscribe for future content, and I'll see you guys next time.